Facebook graph search, fireflies, and video game studies? It's time for... Hello and welcome to Ajazz Tech. I'm your host, Alex Zarnowski. I'd like to remind you that Ajazz Tech is part of Ajazz Networks. Be sure to visit ajazzNetworks.com for all of our latest shows and blogs, including The Salinger Show, Rant, and Internet Amazings. Facebook announced a new way to search within Facebook called Graph Search. Simply put, it's a search engine for Facebook that brings together specific aspects of the service, including photos, locations, common interests, and more. The example given in the video announcement featuring Mark Zuckerberg and co. included someone's desire to find a dentist that his friends had previously visited. Think about it. You can go to Google and find a very broad number of dentists in your area, or you seek out someone that is recommended by a friend. The latter is far more appealing, unless, of course, you have shady friends. The service also hopes to bring natural language to the table, allowing you to ask it questions like, movies enjoyed by film graduates, or single friends of friends. The possibilities are vast in terms of use for the service. It also gives Facebook a leg up with investors. Pooling products or services that relate to a user's search results and dumping a few relevant ads won't hurt one bit. In other Facebook news, did you know that you can place a free phone call over Wi-Fi using their Messenger app? iPhone users can give this a try right now, as they seem to be the only ones with access to the capability. As of last week, it was limited to Canada only. US users, a slow rollout is on the way. In the meantime, you can leave voice messages to your friends. It's kind of like making a phone call if you use the feature fast enough. LEDs are in almost every product on the consumer market. They are known for saving energy in the home and in your gadgets. They come in a variety of different colors and can switch dynamically. They last practically forever, and above all, they are really, really bright. Most of my flashlights contain the latest LEDs from Cree, and they are bright enough to temporarily blind someone if you aren't careful. Scientists at the University of Namur in Belgium have found a way to make these compact wonders even brighter, not because of a breakthrough in circuitry either, but due to a recent discovery in fireflies. Most light emitted from an LED is lost due to the shape and use of the material in the diode. Photons are directed sometimes back into the device itself. The light coming from a firefly is effectively reflected outward. In other words, its scales are designed to prevent unwanted reflection. If manufacturers such as Cree take a page from the book of nature, they can effectively increase the efficiency in their future LEDs by directing most of the photons in a desired direction. On January 16th, President Obama issued a statement on gun control, citing more extensive background checks, studies on mental health, and urged Congress, and I quote, to fund research in the effects that violent video games have on young minds. He even gave the CDC the go-ahead to study the best way to reduce gun violence. This was all to the distaste of many online, across tech blogs and Twitter. However, history can reference video games being cited during past tragedies, including the shootings at Columbine. The original Doom was a game the shooter had designed levels for and had stated in a video he made just before the tragedy that the incident would be just like frickin' Doom. That's only one real-life example. It's not easy to track the mental motives behind every terrible tragedy that ever took place. I'm sure books were to blame before movies and video games. Jack the Ripper had his day, I'm sure. What about all the sane people who are horror film aficionados? Rob Zombie might be a sick man, but he's no murderer. He's practically a genius. Mental health is definitely going to be a major player in this study by the CDC, but is an extensive study on the media we consume a necessity in a pursuit for tighter gun control? Well, that's all for this episode of Ajazz Tech. Got Stitcher? We're on it, so get it. Stitcher is an award-winning provider of news talk and radio for your mobile phone. Stitcher Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio. You can find all of our podcasts, including Cinema Clash and The Salinger Show, at AjazzNetworks.com. Follow me at Twitter.com/AjazzTech and search for my name on Google+. You can email me at AjazzTech@gmail.com. You can find this show and more at Ajazz Networks. Originally different media for your personal taste.